All right, Overtakers. We've got a special little episode today. We've got the YouTubers, behind the YouTubers. And Richo, you're here to kick off the very first one, mate.
Yep, that's it.
Do you feel special?
I do.
I do. I feel special. I'm here too.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
We're here in front of the AU.
An
It's
AU.
beautiful.
And I bet you there's a lot of people out there that never would have guessed that an AU would have been our first one to get on there.
No, but Australian icon, so you just, yes.
People think we're against the Fords, but we're not.
Yeah?
No, we're
You're
not. No, we love all.
It's mutual. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
No, we love all cars, and especially anything Aussie. So
That's it. Built in
now,
Australia.
you've got your channel, of course,
Yep.
behind the YouTuber, Richo's Customs.
That's it. Richo's Customs.
So now this is a pretty Aussie channel too.
Very Australian. very Australian.
So we've got a young fella here with an AU building his own cars. Well, you've got a bit of, not only the AU, you have
Not just the AU, no. We've got a couple other builds.
you've got a couple other nuggets going
Yep.
on as well.
We've
Mate,
got a Nugget.
talk us through it. What have we got sitting in the garage
Well,
at the moment?
At home, we got obviously this AU, then Naughty. You've probably all seen Naughty, the supercharged AU.
If you don't know this car, then you've probably been living under a rock. This is my M90 supercharged AU Falcon. I won't bore you guys with this car because you already know all about this car. Just a stock Intec with cams and the blower. Nothing special at all about it.
We've got the Land Cruiser that I drove through the creek and turned into a lark.
Straight off the bat, you can see my brother and I are quite fans of these Land Cruisers. So, that's my 45 series. It's just waiting to be restored one day. It's got the big 1F engine in it. And here's my 73 series. It's half a daily, half tow rig to tow Naughty everywhere. But these things are getting very hard to find in good condition, and this one is still in reasonable condition, even though I put it in the river and drowned it. But yeah, I do love my Land Cruisers. This one's got the 3F in it. Reconditioned the head not that long ago. And yeah, got a parts 79 outside, 45, my brother's RV, and he's got a 75 series over there. So, this is the old shed where we store all our Land Cruisers basically.
Because I didn't want to hold up the hoist area for too long, this is where I did the engine out and reconditioned the head in this old shed here. So, a lot of work happens not in the hoist. Like my brother just did his wheel bearings and he just did that on jack stands like Jack Stand Jimmy. So yeah, we're not rich. Everything we do is in the conventional way. Jack stands or hoist gets the job done nice and easily. So that's what tows the AU around. We've got a Mazda 121 Metro with a hectic turbo sticking out the grill.
So here's one of the latest builds, 98 Mazda 121 Metro with a big turbo on it. So this was the latest turbo build on the channel. Made a custom J-pipe for it, made it stick out in the grill. Yes, I did rip the bonnet off, smashed the windscreen, but that's alright, it's a part of the fun. Haven't started it in a while because the oil feeder snapped off because my dumbass put it through that bit of structure there, so it just tore itself off. But this little thing is an absolute weapon. It used to be my daily for about 6 months, but then just went on to bigger and better things like turboing it for the channel. Here we have my 84 XE, fully built race motor running on E85. Haven't quite gotten around to finishing this one just yet, but hopefully I do want to finish it very soon before it sits out in the weather for too long. But yes, I built this one last year, did the engine swap and all the goodies. Genuine XE 4-speed manual, she does go alright.
And what else? We got just a heap of parts for this car and Naughty. So there's a few cars flopping around, not doing much, rotting away in the paddock, but it's all part of the fun.
Mate, now, where did YouTube start for you? How did you end up getting into YouTube?
It started from, I liked photography, so I had my camera, bought it off Facebook for like $200, old Canon. I like taking photos of cars, so I go to Car Meets, take photos.
Yep.
And then it first started off when I turboed an EL Falcon, full eBay spec, $300 eBay turbo, straight off eBay, shipped to my door a week later, and we slapped it on the EL, put it out the bonnet, and I shared it to Zip Tie's Facebook. I don't know if you're in that group.
Yeah.
But
yep.
It went off. It went viral on Facebook. So I was like, oh, people are interested in like shit boxes with turbos. So once that went viral on Facebook, I decided I'd slap together a video, and that was the first video that I posted about cars. I had a few other videos about planes and stuff, but that was the first one about the channel and Richo's Customs. That's where I started. Completely no experience in videoing videos before, had no idea what I was doing. I had a dodgy tripod that I lent off Dad, and I just made a video, and it just so happened that it got like 60,000 views on the first video. So
hey guys, welcome back or two to my channel. My name is Liam, and in today's video we're going to be slapping a turbo on this 1998 EL Falcon.
that's where it started. So I was like, holy crap, like this can go somewhere.
How good's that? We haven't got any videos that have 60,000
Oh really?
views. No, no, yeah, just no, really, like, oh no, we don't. Maybe this one.
This one, AU.
We haven't got any AUs. That's our problem.
That's your problem. Everyone needs an AU,
mate. No, and the thing about that, I guess, though, is you just got to start. You said you had, you know, the cheap camera, the dodgy tripod.
Yep,
but if someone wants to get in and have a crack and do something like this, they can just do it, right?
Yeah, just do it.
Now
you can get your phone. Doesn't matter. All you got to do is upload it.
Yeah, that's it. You got to start. That's the big thing. Now, what about your passion for cars? Now, what I find pretty impressive is the fact that you are a young fella. And, you know, this is the old bloke sitting here, but and you've got a hell of a lot of knowledge about what you're doing.
Yes.
And I watch that and I'm like, shit, he knows a hell of a lot more than me. But I like that and I see that. So where did that passion start for you?
It started with Dad, obviously. Dad always had cars. He had XAs and all these old Falcons when he was younger. And I guess it really started from him. We'd buy a car and we'd do it up a little bit and then sell it for a bit more. So I'd build up money and then eventually buy a better car. And just build up that learning experience from him, because he had an XA ute that we were doing up. So started from there. I was helping him fix it up, and then I found an XB for $700 that I bought. Yep. That was my first project car. I still haven't finished it like 5 years later, but one day. But yeah, that's where it started from, Dad.
Yeah, and
I think YouTube, watching other people like Cletus and Mighty Car Mods and all that.
Life goals there, isn't it?
That's it. That's it.
Now, and now you've got an event in your hometown. That's why we're lucky enough to be able to come up here to have a chat with you today. You've got an event happening in your hometown, Rocky Nuts.
Very lucky.
So you've got a burnout comp. You've got Naughty.
Yep, Naughty.
We'll show some shots of Naughty. So you've got that out there now. And mate, are you ready to go?
I'm very keen. It's been a big stressful week. I test drove it. The clutch decided to die a week out from Rocky Nats, so I sourced the clutch. This week's been stressful. Barely slept, barely ate, just been trying to get the AU back up, because that's what I built Naughty for, was Rocky Nats a year or two ago before COVID and all that happened. So this is basically what I built Naughty for, so very keen, very keen.
Now, and it's a bit of a different build, right?
Yes, it's a little special.
Because there's some Holden bits on there.
Yes. Well, to make the most Australian car, you got to grab parts from every distributor. So the Holden M90 supercharger.
Yep.
Slapped it on the Intec with a stage 4 cam.
It's not a Barra.
Not a Barra.
Not a Barra.
No, just because it's got a red rocket cover doesn't mean it's a Barra, right? But yes, Intec 4 litre, single overhead cam. And yeah, she lumps and superchargers whine, which is exactly what I wanted, and it's different.
I don't think I've ever heard so much of that whine going on anywhere. It's a very unique whistle, hasn't it?
Yeah, and the silencer ports are still unblocked, so I could make it whine more if I wanted.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, mate, no, it is very impressive. Now, what about the future? What's the future bringing? You've done that, you've got Rocky Nats, have you got some bigger plans?
Well,
where you want to go?
It just so happened I was at my engine builder's shop. When was that? Wednesday. He machined my flywheel for free, so thanks to Proport. He did that for free, legend. And he said there's a built EF there with a supercharger, but not an M90. It's a Centrifugal 1 Pro charger that they bolt to the engine. And that's $1,500, so that might be the next option. Plus, I think Naughty wants a turbo because the M90's too small.
Yeah,
So
needs
we
more.
might compound naughty and maybe another build coming up.
Fair enough. And I've watched it at Banaraby.
Yes.
So
yeah. Now we've got a new clutch. I can actually probably do Banaraby all right.
Yeah. Bit harder down there in the manual. They get
Yes,
off the launch.
yeah,
off
no.
the launch.
That's it.
That's probably that. Now I did see in the video they wait for kangaroos down the end to get
Yes.
across.
Yeah. No. Very Australian, as we said. Waiting for kangaroos to cross the track. You don't get that much, buddy.
I've never seen that in Cletus's
No,
video.
no, you don't see that.
No
on
bald
Cletus's
eagles that
video.
he's waiting
no,
for.
No, never seen a bald eagle on Cletus's channel.
Buff kangaroos over here.
Yep, that's it.
Mate, no, very cool. So we've got that coming up. You know, what else can we expect? Where else will it go?
We do have a special build for my mate Alex. He didn't make Rocky Nats, but this is the first thing I've told anyone. But it's a Subaru WRX with a turbo barrel in it. So that's going to be another upcoming video that you'll see. I can't wait.
For those who are familiar with the channel, you already know where I am. This is the hoist area where everything happens. So we bought this hoist for $1,500. My brother and dad, we all went shares in it, so $500 each. And we built this roof above us one weekend in summer. And yes, it was very hot. There's not much here, just a 2-post hoist that's rated up to 4,000 kilos, I think. My toolbox that I built at school, it just rolls around with all the tools on it. It's great for moving gearboxes and all stuff like that because it's very structurally strong. Here is the tool trolley. As you can see, everything here is very basic, very cheap tooling. That toolbox, pretty sure I got that for free when Dad bought something cheap at Retco. So, you know, get them cheap parts. This toolbox, 150 bucks. That rattle gun was probably $100 with the impact sockets. So yeah, you don't need expensive tools to build cool cars. So, that's all about the tools. Got a vise, $80 vise from Means Toy Shop. Knocked up this tool bench. It's bloody awesome. Gets the job done. So, that's all the tools that I have. Not much, but it's enough to do the jobs.
Mate, I think that's pretty impressive.
Yes.
They've got some great stuff going on.
Yes.
Some pretty cool cars. I'm super impressed with the work that you do yourself.
Yes, thank you.
You need a Unimig sponsorship.
Yeah, I do.
Gotta
So
get rid of
my
that stick
tush
welder.
ass doesn't stick weld everything.
So, you know, hook him up.
Yeah,
Hook this guy
Unimig,
up.
what are you doing?
Hook this guy up. Mate, how many subscribers you got at the moment?
Well, I think it's 7,500.
Yep.
From about a year and a half's work.
It's
So
not bad.
Doing
mate.
pretty good.
That is awesome.
It's hard to get the content as frequent as possible. I'd like to upload more, but it's just hard. Like, yeah, work full time, so I only have weekends to do that, and even still, sometimes I'm working on weekends, so it's hard to get in the content and work and all that.
You're trying to get to the point of pushing out one a week?
Yes, I'm trying, but at the moment it's like once a month. But it's still there. It's still content.
Yeah, that's it. And you know, I think great larrikin, great Aussie young fella.
Yeah.
You've got to get on and check this guy out. And leave him some comments. If you're new to the channel and you go over and have a watch, leave him a comment to let him know that you are new to the channel and you've found him.
Yes.
But he's already got a fair few followers there already.
Yes.
And mate, it's going to keep growing.
Going,
so,
hopefully, yes.
Mate, keep that Aussie content going.
Yes.
We do love it.
Yep.
And
keep the kangaroo swollen.
we're going to get out there and watch you at Rocky Nats now
That's
this
it.
weekend.
Rip some skids.
And see you and Naughty out there.
That's
and
it.
having some
You'll
fun.
hear the supercharger mine, trust me.
Mate, you will. That is unique. That sound.
Yep,
So,
that's it.
mate, good to meet you and have a
Yes,
chat this
you
weekend,
too.
and we'll catch up more. But go and check his channel out. All the links are down below.
Cheers.
And make sure you say good day and tell him that you found him from Overtaking Lane. So, all right, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.
Awesome.
Stay in the right lane.